Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the new Super Mario Bros. 2 playthrough. Last time we got through quite a bit of World 1 and going to be more than likely finishing this up here. One thing I do want to call attention to is, as you can see, we do have a cannon here. Much like New Super Mario Bros. 1, the cannons act as a warp to another world. And I will check this out when I finish this world, but first, we still have 2 more levels to go, so I'm going to focus on them first. So let's open up this sign so we can access the, I guess, secret level of this world. You don't actually need a secret exit to get here, but we have World 1A. Usually the lettered levels, I wouldn't say they're like really like that much harder than like the normal levels, but they usually have like some kind of interesting and unique gimmick that makes them different from all of the other levels of the world you're currently in, for example. So we'll see what we can find in here. You have kind of a nice little pipe section we're dealing with right there, which is kind of cool. And as usual, we have our coin block that we're just using to spam coins needlessly. I want to say this is going to be another... Oh, no. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was going to be one of those ever-sprouting coin blocks that we've seen so many times now, but it wasn't. And that is okay. There is nothing wrong with that. Let's go ahead and jump over here and take a trip down this way. I believe we have some nice little goodies here to occupy our time with. And there you go. Oh, no, give me those coins. I want all the coins. Give me all the coins. God, we've collected over 500 coins in this level already. Again, that's just how insane this game can be sometimes. Oh, and there we go, even more. Oh, gosh. Coins, coins, coins. Where does Mario, like, what does Mario even do with all this money anyway? Like, you gotta think he's gotta, like, just buy a blimp or something at this point. It's like, you know, I'll just buy a blimp today. For no particular reason. It's not like I need a blimp. I'm just gonna buy a blimp because it's a me, Mario. That's what I imagine he says when he goes to make his extravagant blimp purchase. Oh, dang, I did not mean to do that. Can I get a... Okay, good, I can get another fire flower at least. I'll go ahead and activate this as well. I want to say one of the star coins is pretty well hidden in this level. I remember in my practice playthrough, I kind of did not find it at first, so I had to... I don't remember if I looked it up or not, or if it was just one of those things where I was like, oh, wait, there's one thing I missed, and then I checked that, and sure enough, that was what I was missing exactly. I think this was it. I went over here to check this pipe, and I figured this was where it was going to end up being, but it ended up not being the case. Just another place where you can, you know, God forbid, grind more coins. Jesus! Look at all those. Oh, okay. We're up to 800 coins just in this level. My god. Okay, but the actual star coin is actually right here. A delightfully devilish video game. I swear, sometimes video games just have a knack for putting secrets where you'd not expect them. And sometimes it's like the most obvious thing when you see it. It's like, oh, why didn't I think of that? But then, like, it's just, you know, you just don't think about it when you're going through this the first time. Okay, so there we go. Finished up with that. What are we going to do now? Looks like we're going to go check out... We'll check out this power-up house. Normally when it comes to these power-up houses, I tend to focus on just getting a super leaf and a fire flower. There is a mini mushroom right here, but I don't think the mini mushrooms are really that useful, if I'm being bluntly honest here. I just think that, you know, there may be something later on that requires that, but usually if a mini mushroom is required, they'll be generous enough to give you one at the very least. So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens. For now, though, let's go pay a visit to the castle and face off against the first Koopaling. After we try not to get poked to death by spikes. That sounds like a good idea, I think. Maybe? We'll see anyway. That was kind of dumb of me to do that, but hey. I saw the star coin and I kind of admittedly panicked, so it happens from time to time. And that's just me kind of getting ahead of myself, and that's just me hitting a fireball for no reason. Hey, hold on. I saw those coins spawn back here. Didn't lead anywhere, but I would not have been surprised if they did lead somewhere. Jeez, I wish my computer was shut up. It was being just fine earlier. It was acting just fine, and I was screaming earlier, so that's what makes it even crazier, because, like, I'm theoretically not using the computer to the same extreme as I was earlier. Okay, so I clearly missed something. And because of that, we're going to go ahead and take a look at what I potentially forgot. I think this is it. Yes, I think this is definitely it. I'm actually surprised I made that long jump back here. Because that was a very, very tight jump. This is actually not it. I have been wronged. Maybe not wronged, but I definitely missed something further back, I guess. Or I may have actually missed it again. Maybe it's not back this far. Because this is about where the, yeah, see, this is where the checkpoint was. Is it up? Yes! Here it is. And of course we're going to get a super leaf, which only means we're going to find it. Here it is. Now the thing is, I am going to have to go all the way back here now through all these thwomps again. At least I have a better power-up, or a power-up with more maneuverability, so I can kind of fly through here a lot quicker. Maybe. Shoot. Damn. I think I got this guy in a bad cycle or something. There we go. No! Oh, damn it. I knocked myself right into that. As usual, though, the boss doors have a power-up station right before them, so if you're persistent enough, you can find them and go into the boss with a little more protection. And it looks like we have our good friend Roy Koopa. He's kind of taken lessons from the Chargin' Chucks and Wario's of the world with his little charge-up move there. And I like how the moving walls from Super Mario World, that was his gimmick from Super Mario World, where the walls kind of closed in on you. So it's kind of cool to see that kind of return here. But still a very easy boss fight. And because of that, we're going to get our key to the next world. So let's go ahead and grab that and see where this key is going to take us. Before we ultimately decide to go back to the first world and go through the cannon and see where that takes us. But that is neither here nor there. Also, Iggy, I do not want to see your butt. Do not give your butt a smack like that ever again. That might make people very, very uncomfortable. So as usual, the second level is the desert world. Seriously, why is that always the second world? Why is that the trope in Mario? Second world, usually desert world. I don't know why. It's just a running gag at this point, I guess. So let's go ahead and take a look at these cannons. Now, in New Super Mario Bros., you just took a cannon and you were at the world map of whatever world you warped to. In this game, they actually make the cannons levels. They make these very fast auto-scrollers. Now, in these levels, you can kind of get some coins, you can get some power-ups as well if you really want to. But as you can see, you can easily fail these, and you will lose a life every time you mess that up. Oh, and of course, they're going to give me a block for this. So I'm going to actually ignore the red coins here. I'm just going to focus on getting through the course. You don't have to get all the red coins. There's no reason for you to. It's, again, just a power-up. But since I'm going to be getting a lot of coins here, it may just be better to just go through the level normally and just kind of do my own thing. But yeah, this can actually be kind of tough considering. Notice, I have not died in this playthrough yet until I got to this section right here. And I've died twice now. Honestly, it's really not too bad. It's just more so me being a dummy more than anything. I guess one thing you could do is whenever you're making those jumps, don't hold the button unless you obviously have to. I guess if I had to give any sort of advice for that section, that'd probably be the advice I would give you. Because I didn't really hold the button too much in that, and because of that I was able to control my jumps pretty well. But there we go. We have the access to not a future world. We have access to a bonus world here. So this is World Mushroom. There's another question mark world later, which I believe is World Flower, and I think there's actually a World Star for essentially 100%ing the game. So we will be seeing more bonus worlds in addition to the normal 6 worlds that we have here. But I'm going to be probably attempting these worlds a little bit later. I might do this one after World 2 because it's kind of on the same difficulty level as World 2, being on the same, like, you know, on the bottom screen, the same position in the order of the game. But this one might be just maybe a little more difficult or something. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got for there. I'm going to go back to World 1 really quick to show off one more secret. But I will need to look this up really quick, so give me a second to figure this out, and I will be right back with this information. Okay, so I'm actually at the end of the first level of the game. And what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to wait for the clock to get to a specific point. The point I'm looking for is for the 11 seconds to be shown at the end of my timer. So about here. The reason why I stopped on 11 seconds specifically is that's basically 1-1. So double World 1. And as you can see, we got a rainbow right there, and because of that, we have a nice little rainbow show here at the very beginning of the world. This is a rainbow course, and basically for every world there is a rainbow course where you can basically get some more coins. Because, you know, why not? This is New Super Mario Bros. 2, which means coins galore. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of coins will rain from the sky here. And it is your duty to collect as many coins as you can. Even a 100 coin at the very end of the level. And yeah, that's basically what we got here. I apparently suck at timing these, but hey, I did get another 100 coins, so not bad. Nothing bad there. And yeah, there we go. That's pretty much the rainbow course. So I'll try to be showing those off for every world as well. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to World 2. And just as an example, I'll try to finish World 2, or at least this first level of World 2, with a time of 22 at the end. If I do that, I'll probably get another one of those levels. So that's basically how those work. You probably have also noticed the gold flower that's in my inventory on the bottom screen. That is a... I think it is just called a gold flower. But basically, whenever you use that, you'll have basically all the properties of Fire Mario, although your fireballs will basically create giant explosions that will pretty much explode brick blocks, will showcase, or if there are a bunch of like coin blocks nearby, it'll also activate those. I think it also gives you extra coins whenever you hit enemies with the blast. So, in a way, it's another way to get even more coins. I know, very surprising for this game, right? Even more ways to get coins. In fact, I think you're actually gonna see the gold flower here. But yeah, this is basically what the gold flower does. It just, again, makes your coin collecting even easier, if that was even possible. Oh, this game and the coins it gives you. Like, I'm not even going out of my way to collect every coin. If I miss a coin, it's like, whatever. Although, now that I did that, I think I can still get this, though, with just enough speed. Yep, see, we're good. Obviously, I didn't want to go too coin happy right there, but I made it work. Give me that stuff. Oh, wow. And of course, one of these had to be one of these blocks at the very end of it all. Oh, God. So many coins, so little time. Actually, maybe not even so little time. That's probably not even applicable right now. Now, we're actually at the end of the level. And that actually reminded me that I think we actually wanted to go back here a little more. I think this is one of those cases where, yeah, you can actually miss the last star coin if you don't check to the left of you when you come out of an underground section. So, thankfully, I was able to look at that before I left this level. Man, that can actually be kind of some scary platforming right there. Now, I think, yeah, after you beat a level with the coin flower or the gold flower, it will get rid of it, so you can't just, like, hold on to it forever. I also just forgot to get the rainbow star level, so whoops. I'll have other chances. And again, if I don't get it for a world, I'll just make sure I show it off before I leave the world, so it won't be a big deal. And I think what I'm going to do here is I am going to pop into this level. I'm going to grab the super leaf, and then I'll just leave there, just so I can hold on to my gold flower for a little longer. Because why not, game? Why not? Okay, World 2-2. 63 lives. My god. Oh, this level actually, like, I kind of like the backdrop for this level. Like, I kind of like how we're, you know, we're not in the desert anymore, really. We're kind of on these weird propeller-looking platforms. Again, it's a neat little atmosphere thing that you wouldn't expect. And so you can do this to grab some extra coins. Ooh, Hammer Bros. It is kind of interesting that we see Hammer Bros in World 2 of this game, but because of how hard they are in, like, vanilla Super Mario Bros, you won't see them until, like, World 5, I think. Maybe it's World 3, actually. It's funny how this easier game has Hammer Bros much earlier, while in older games you have to deal with them much later on. So I know there is one star coin that's kind of, yeah, this. I remember in my practice playthrough I missed this the first time, so I want to make sure I grab this. And be a little patient with these boomerang buckos. Okay, so I'll try to remember to wait till I'm at 22 seconds before I finish this level. But I also have to grab the other star coin too, so we'll see. I think we're getting close to the end though. Yeah, I have a nice little elevator section. Oops. Sumo Bros! Ah! Oh, thank God. And there's the last star coin. Okay, so I'll try to grab that rainbow course, and then after that we'll probably end the video. So I guess start getting your goodbyes ready, guys. Okay. But yeah, you don't have to worry about the first number, just the second two numbers.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Which makes sense you wouldn't have to worry about them, because when you get to like the later worlds, it'd be kind of embarrassing if they gave you 800 seconds to finish a level. Oh, and wow, they're going to give me the super block for this as well. If this isn't considered overkill, I don't know what is. Actually, will they even give it to us? $100! Oh, looks like they're gonna give us a power-up, too. No, I don't need that. I think they even saw that I had one already, and they're like, no, don't be greedy, you asshole. That's exactly what I think the game was telling me right there. Don't be greedy. Which, you know, fair enough, fair enough. Actually, I might actually do one other level, because, yeah. Because I had to actually cut out some footage to get the first rainbow course, so yeah, I can probably do one more level. We'll do this one, and after this one we'll stop. Hopefully it's not too difficult or long, which... Oh, it's this one. I do remember one annoying star coin here, but I should be able to get through it no problem. Yay. Give me all your coins, buddy. Man. So many coins, guys. So many coins. I will say, though, I mean, despite the obvious lack of challenge here, I have been having fun with this playthrough. This has been fun, all things considered. Which, at the end of the day, that's really the only thing that matters. You gotta be having fun when you're doing something. So I feel like I'm definitely missing something now. I do remember this, though. I remember this was an annoying part of this level. And... that's okay, though, because I can get another one of these and try again. And then, of course, I miss it from the other way. There we go. Nope. Don't wall jump. Wall jumping will not help me there. Ah, damn it. That was kind of on my... that was my bad right there. Oh, that is... okay, that is the first star coin, so we have not missed anything yet. Despite the fact we're more than halfway through the level. Sometimes that happens, though. Sometimes that happens. My God. Okay, let's keep things going. I don't really need this. No! Damn it! Oh, shoot. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back here. Let's not make the same mistake that I made before. Fly up here, get this coin, and there we go. We're just going to shoot on up here because I know that there's not going to be anything else. Okay, so I think I am going to get ready to wrap this video up. I want to thank all of you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when we play more of this extremely coin-heavy game.
Mario number 1.
See you guys next time.